Season high. Jacksonville has won the toss. Oakland will kick it off. Sebastian Janikowski gets us started. Michael Spurlock, the return man for Jacksonville, is going to take it out. Spurlock, a spin move, and he's buried. To open up with Jones Drew in the backfield. He'll get the call on first down, up the middle. Maurice Jones-Drew, last in the NFL in scoring, 13 points per game. Jones-Drew cutting it to the outside and hit by Wheeler and Houston with a penalty marker thrown at the 30.
Receivers.
Holding. Offense. Number 84. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
Jones-Drew is out. Medical staff has taken a look at him. Rashad Jennings is in, and Jennings is bottled up short of the through on the sideline. Uche Nwaneri injured. Mike Brewster in for him. On the dump off. On pick out of Cal. 51.3 punt average, leading the NFL. Phillip Adams is the deep man. Adams dances his way for a 5-yard pickup on the sideline for Jacksonville. 3 receivers set to open up. Handoff. McFadden nowhere to go. McFadden limited to a 2-yard. Really knew about him, but the Raiders did, and he's having his best year. Spilled out. McFadden lost the ball, bouncing around. Jacksonville claims it. Raiders feel as if McFadden for 82% of Oakland's carries. That's the highest percentage of running backs in the league. Blitz on. Palmer forced to get rid of it. He was look snapper. Kondo. Movement. Flags come down.
And no snap. Kondo's the only one that didn't move.
Raiders had avoided penalties through the first 4 games of the season. Last week it fell apart in that category.
Ball start on the center. 5-yard penalty. Fourth down.
I don't know how 49er and Charger will get an opportunity on special teams to have an impact. Punt from Leckler. Spurlock has some room. Spurlock doubling back the other way. Trying to circle. Doesn't have the angle as Osbury. So Mike Brewster, the rookie out of Ohio State, in for him. Jennings gets the call. Cutting to the outside. Jennings brought down. Who could be the disaster quarterback if they ever lost Gabbert and Henny. 3rd and 12. From the gun. Gabbert. Over the middle. Jennings. Stacked up. Short of the 30. Jumping on the bandwagon late. I liked him back in college before he was a big name nationally. Anger punting. Denarius Moore returning. Dropped. After Hayward Bay in motion on 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Palmer. Over the head of Moore. Second career start for the injured Dwight Lowry. Handoff. McFadden. Runs into a crowd. Jeremy Mincey per carry this season. Palmer. Deep ball. He's got Hayward Bay streaking down the sideline and forced out of bounds. For Darius Hayward Bay, it'll go down officially 59 yards. Handoff. Up the middle. Football obviously made the right choice. 2nd and goal for Oakland. Palmer off his back foot. End zone. Incomplete. Brandon looking to get on the board. Palmer from the gun. Fires. Short of the goal line, Darius Hayward Bay. The 40, 21-yard attempt. Chip shot. Oakland takes Raider Nation happy with a 3-0 lead to open things up. 6:13 to play in this first stage for the sectional championship. Bootleg, nobody home. Black. 2nd down for Jacksonville. Jennings getting the call for the injured Jones-Drew right now. Here, fill you in on that in a moment after this 3rd and 5. Gabbert pats the ball. He hits Jennings. Breaks a tackle, and Jennings has got a 1st down across the middle. Running back for the Raiders growing up. And he's headed to the locker room. Gabbert off the play fake. Good find. Cecil Shorts. 2nd to last in completion percentage. Handoff to Jennings. Not much there as he falls forward.
Just as he did that time.
2nd and 8. Play action. Gabbert. Throwing the long ball. Separation. Touchdown. Cecil Shorts. He handled it as if he was taking a punt. That's how open he was for a 42-yard touchdown. Jacksonville goes in front.
Well, looked like Phil Adams was the corner on that side of the field. He was expecting help from Joselio Hansen. Watch the move to the outside here. Adams lets him go. Now Hansen bites on an inside route. Rather look like Tyvon Branch, the
big play guy. Is averaging 25.6 yards per catch. 9 seconds off the clock as Scobie kicks it off to Mike Goodson. Goodson, a yard deep in the end zone, is going to take it out. Goodson hits the sideline. Goodson looking for blockers. Fires
of the season.
6th game of the season. First time they've scored a touchdown in the first quarter this season. On a dump off, Marcel Reese, versatile fullback, picks up Fanny, of course. Palmer, spin move by McFadden. And Darren McFadden cannot get clear. Far off despite what outside sources are trying to create. They're not buying into that drama from the outside. Palmer to McFadden, and he is brought down.
Anything with it but 3 and out and bring on Leckler.
And now Aaron Ross is going to get an opportunity to return punts. The veteran formerly with the New York Giants. Ross is back in there. No Maurice Jones-Drew. It is a left foot injury. Gabbert lost the ball. And a flag is down. Originally the 11-yard line.
Defense, number 96. 5-yard penalty. First down.
That's Christo.
Jacksonville. Jennings right now the featured back. And another penalty marker. This play never happens, although they're
unabated to the quarterback. On the defense, 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Last week held him to 45 yards. Michael Turner had just 33. Set it up in the flat for Jennings. And hits the outside for some extra yardage. He had some issues back at home. His dad wasn't doing well, so wanted to be closer to family. On the hookup stands as well. 3 tight end formation for Jacksonville. Handoff for Jennings. Jennings has been changed from last year to this year under Malarkey. Gabbert under pressure. Flag thrown, he's sacked. A loss
Defense,
of 13.
Offside, number 93, lining up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
AFC East, 8 of the last 9 seasons. Dominance in that division. Jennings up the middle, in for Maurice. Total in the league. Raiders are trying to get pressure, but there's been a lot of movement on that line. Jennings is clobbered. He gets 7-3. I'm Eagle Dan Fouts, rest of our CBS crew here in Oakland. Gabbert throws it. High throw, deflected. Incomplete. More this week. The way he's performed in practice, he deserves to be out there. Gabbert eludes the pressure, throws, and it bounces off the feet. Stab was taking a look. Anger the punt. Adams, the return man, loses the ball. It's a muff. Ball is free, and Jacksonville's got it. The Oakland Raiders give it up. Russell Allen making his way downfield. Package here for Oakland. Shotgun formation, Gabbert. Pump. Gabbert throws. It's stabbed there by Mike Thomas. Good grabs down this season. First and goal for the Jaguars. Gabbert throws it away.
You're right, Ian. There was nobody in the area.
No intentional grounding. Number 23 was in the area.
Jaguars trying to add to their lead. Jennings right up the middle. Touchdown, Jaguars. Rashad Jennings busting through the line. Jacksonville extends the lead. It's 13-3.
This little inside trap play. Evan Britton from his left guard position does a great job. Watch him come behind the center, make the block here, and right to the goal line goes Jennings.
Just the second rushing touchdown of the season for Jacksonville. Maurice Jones-Drew has the other. Jaguars with a 14-3 lead. And back to the Bay Area. He lasts 2 plays. A left foot injury, and Rashad Jennings steps in and gives Jacksonville a 14-3 lead. Goodson, the return man, limited to just 1 first down. McFadden. And looking for home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Bootleg. On the move, Palmer. A dart for Myers, and Jacksonville reads at half points per game. That's 29th in the NFL. In trouble. Palmer forced to throw.
The linebackers have put Carson on his wallet.
Shane Leckler, the punt. Spurlock, the return man from the 30. Tripped up. Spurlock can't break free. Mike Mitchellville has looked sharp. 135 yards of offense. Handoff. Jennings knifes his way to the 40-yard shorts. No Maurice Jones-Drew out with a left foot injury. Happened on the first drive of the day. Handoff to Jennings. Run major, which is history, and minor in business. Jennings nowhere to go. Adams standing at his own 18. He will backpedal. And this ball is going to hit along the sideline and take a Jacksonville roll, settle in at the 23-yard line. Palmer. Protection holds up initially. Little floater caught by Hayward Bay. Turns it up to, again, an empty backfield for Oakland. Straight back, Palmer. Flings it up in the air. And off the deflection, it bounces to Cox for the interception. Carson back. Chad Henne is in for Blaine Gabbert. Henne out of the pocket. Formerly the starter in Miami. He's got a strong... is operating out of the gun for Jacksonville. On a give for Jennings. Oakland brings him. He wasn't even a clean sack by the Oakland Raiders defense. 3rd and 6. Henne, too much on it. Trying to hit on this year is 47. Scobie. Oh, it's right down the middle. Josh kick it off to Mike Goodson, who is standing 8 yards deep. They're going to try an onside kick. Off the deflection. The Jaguars come up with it. Team to 3 lead. Jennings in the backfield. Jennings hesitates. Thrown down. And they have shown it in this first half. A 17-3 lead. Bootleg. Henne. Nice pass. He connects with Shorts. Is listed as questionable for their returns. Rashad Jennings is in at running back. Henne off the play fake. Incomplete. Parmalee looking for a shoot. Moving pocket. Henne on 4th down. Throws it away. Chance to even make a play. If you float one upstairs, what's the worst that could happen? Dump off to Reese. Marcel Reese keeps on going. 2nd and 1. Here's McFadden. Let's see if the Raiders can use this as a momentum builder. Territory trailing 17-3. We come up on 3 minutes to go, second quarter. Palmer under duress. Out of the pocket. Palmer's got an angle. And now Palmer is the Raiders' leading rusher on that 1 run. Handoff to McFadden.
Only as good as that offensive line will get him to that second level.
New set of downs for Oakland. Play fake. Palmer standing tall in the pocket. Out route. Drop on games in 13 games. Palmer, a dart to Myers, who's bond through their first years together. Handoff. Owen Schmidt. First ALDS by Detroit in 5 games. Palmer hit, coughs up the football. It's kicked and recovered by Jacksonville.
The previous play is being reviewed.
Definitely going forward.
I'd like to see offense against
After
offense.
reviewing the play, the quarterback's arm was going forward with possession of the ball. It was an incomplete pass. It will be 2nd down and 10 on the 20-yard line. Please reset the game clock to 1 minute and 24 seconds.
So the incomplete pass. Reese, the motion man. Fake the handoff. Palmer over the middle. Myers turns it upfield and bang down at the... Myers in motion, shotgun for Palmer. Throws, tight space for Myers. And the lefty kicker Janikowski knocks it through. 5 and 10 as the Raiders quarterback after the deal last year with Cincinnati. Janikowski kicks it off. Spurlock is going to take a knee. Jacksonville. Oh, they camp out the night before in Oregon?
Well, they have to. It's a long way from civilization. Out of the game by the performance of their hometown team in the first half.
On the kickoff, Scobie, and the ball just dies to the locker room for Jacksonville. So Henne is going to be in there at quarterback when Jacksonville gets the ball. McFadden has not been in a 23-20. Raiders felt they had turned the corner. Palmer could not secure on it. 3rd and 9. Raiders maintain possession but trying to convert here. Pressure. Palmer steps up. Palmer another fling. Michael Spurlock waiting for the punt from Shane Leckler. Wobbly kick. Spurlock has some room in front of him from the 33. Stutter step. Spurlock still on his feet. Spurlock hit along the sideline here in the third quarter. Jaguars take over Oakland territory. Handoff. Jennings finds a hole for a shot. Jones Drew, 15 carries, 38 yards, and a touchdown. Stutter step. Forcing his way for the nest. Scoring defense hasn't been good. They allowed just under 30 points per game. Jennings getting some blockers, but stacked up. Couldn't for Oakland. Both teams at 1 and 4. Henny not on the same page with Blatten this season. 3rd and 7. Henny shotgun. Henny out of the pocket. Henny caught from behind. Short will snap it from 40 yards away. Scobie drills it.
Your old handsome suit.
Yeah, it's just like my handsome suit with the CBS blazer. Thanks, Dan. Bringing up some old memories for me. Mike Goodson on the return. And he is dropped at the 15. As you know, I've gone as Daniel Snyder a number of times to Halloween parties. Mike Goodson. Hawker out there. McFadden is back in. McFadden up the middle. McFadden getting to the second level. First down. Resets up as a receiver in the slot. The pass underneath, complete. Darius Hayward-Bay. He knows what it's like when practices were a struggle. That has not been an issue with this team. McFadden, it looked like. McFadden in the backfield. Palmer. Up top. Broken up. Denarius Moore, the intended receiver. Mathis there defensively in a flag throw.
Interference. Defense, number 27. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. First down.
The 23 of Jacksonville. They trail by 2 touchdowns. Palmer, screen pass. McFadden explodes across the 15. It's McFadden. Could not break free of Palmer operating out of the gun. Inside a handoff. McFadden, Twin Raiders. 2nd and 7. Palmer. Upstairs, too high. They come up on 6 minutes to go in the third. Palmer, a deep drop. Palmer gets rid of it. Caught. Moore extending in for the touchdown. Denarius Moore accelerates. And the Raiders trying to rally in the second half. Moore, he said he's special. His hands are phenomenal. He has incredible body control. And he has that fight in him. You put the ball in the air, he's going to go and get it. 9 plays, 85 yards. And they're going to take a look.
They're going to see if his knee was down. A goal from the inch line.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is confirmed. Touchdown.
Moore goes airborne. Raiders get the touchdown. It's 20-13 with 6:01 to go in the third. Touchdown to Denarius Moore, his 3rd of the season. Janikowski kicking off to Spurlock. Returnable. Spurlock to the outside. Erratic in Miami. There were some high moments, but not enough consistency. Play fake. Henny is drilled. Miles Burris. 2nd and 20. Henny. Look out. Jennings. Hit in the end zone. Forward progress will get him to the 3. And it's down to 1. Henny on the shovel for Jennings. And he's bottled up. Here on the rookie punter, Brian Anger, out of California. Wobbly. Adams. Flag thrown from the 49. Adams, a juke move up the field. And brought down to the 37 after
Backwards.
Holding receiving team, number 34, during the kick, 10 yards from the end of the kick. First down.
5 on their last drive. And they now trail by 7. Pump fake. Palmer throws over the middle. Connects with Myers. Palmer straight back. Floats it over the middle. McFadden with the catch. That's a good point. You deserve top billing. Hall of Famer. Palmer drop. McFadden. Find that consistent rhythm. McFadden goes down. Stumble straight wins for the Jaguars in the series. 3rd and 9 from the gun. Palmer out of trouble. Pumps. Palmer looking to run. Palmer takes a hit. Shane Leckler punting to Aaron Ross, now in his 6th year in the league, signed a 3-year, $15 million deal from the Giants during the offseason. Both going down in the first half for Jacksonville. They're holding on to a 7-point lead. They surround Rashad Jennings. Richard Seymour. Play clock is down to 2. Down to 22 seconds to play in the third. Henny with a short drop. In the 2012 draft. 3rd and 12. Henny underneath. Checks it down to Jennings. But Oakland has rallied and shown signs of life here. 20-13, Jacksonville in front. Spilled out, Phillip Adams. They got hit. Dan Fouts, rest of our CBS crew, producer Bob Monsbach, director Suzanne Smith. Carson Palmer coughs up the football, and the Raiders didn't know it was free. C.J. Mosley in there for Jacksonville. Terrence Knighton got the pressure. Jacksonville takes over deep in Oakland territory. Chad Henne in for the injured Blaine Gabbert. Handoff to Jennings, in for the injured Maurice Jones-Drew, and he's spun down. 2nd and 10 for the Jaguars. Operating from the gun. Henne steps up. Henne takes a shot. Remember, Jacksonville stack the receivers to the right of Henne. Henne is dumped! Trying to make it a 2-possession game. Scobie. He's got it. He's between them and Oakland. They recovered the fumble from Palmer, but have to settle for the field goal attempt. Goodson moving forward from the 4. Down the middle, he's slowed down. Trying to cut it to the outside. A flag is thrown. And Goodson chased out of bounds.
Holding, number 31, receiving team during the return. 10-yard penalty. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
First down for Oakland. Mike Goodson is in the backfield. Play fake. Palmer throwing. Tip ball. That ball was going to float into the hand for Oakland. Trailing by 10. Palmer. That ball bounces than anticipated. 3rd and 10. From the gun. Palmer does get rid of it. He connects with Myers. Can Myers make a play? He cannot. Flag is thrown as Palmer got hit.
Yeah, they're going to get roughing the passer.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Number 90, defense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Field.
Conventional set for Palmer. He throws. Finds the open man. Marcel Reese. Multi-dimensional Reese. Hits the perimeter. And gave him the new contract. But he's been pretty quiet in his 3rd year from Washington. Underneath to Myers. Position. They've gone through a bunch of them. And Myers is the last man standing. Inside handoff. McFadden, nothing there. All the Raiders knew that he could do it the last few years, and now the rest of the league does. And there's Myers on cue.
For 17.
New set of downs for the Oakland Raiders. Palmer guns it. In 3. Down to 2. Palmer.
Nope.
Didn't get the playoff.
You know, and the play clock is right between the goalposts.
5-yard penalty.
Perhaps.
First down.
From the 14. Spread the field. Palmer rifles underneath. Catch made by Hayward Bay. Makes one man miss. And spins for extra yardage as Cox and Allen were there.
Schmidt, I believe, in the end zone.
Offense. Number 44. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Yep, you're all over it. First and goal at the 24. You're right. Palmer pumps. Palmer underneath. Catch is made by McFadden. And walks the tightrope along the sideline. Handoff. McFadden. 3rd and goal for the Raiders. Palmer. High throw. End zone. Off the hands of Streeter. Janikowski cuts the Jacksonville. 229 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Field goal from Janikowski cuts it to 7. And he booms it through the uprights. Lead for Blaine Gabbert. Henne, tip ball. Incomplete. He was trying to hit just 1 first down. 2nd and 10. They bring the rush. Henne again, not on the... Working from the gun. Rush coming. Henne hit as he throws. It's incomplete. Played his college football very close by at Berkeley. Punts it to Phillip Adams. Ball takes a bounce. Carams. First down. Fake the handoff. Palmer in trouble. Thrown down by Mincy.
8-yard loss on first down.
2nd and 18. Palmer will throw on the quick hitter. Denarius Moore takes it. 7-point game. Palmer's going to do it himself. Quarterback keeper for a first down. They'll move the chain. On first down for the Raiders. Palmer over the middle. It's broken up. Tried to squeeze. 2nd and 10 for Oakland. They'll go to the running game. McFadden is second carry of the day for Jacksonville. 3rd and 6. Palmer, deep drop, throws. Oh, what a snare by Streeter! Out of Burlington, New Jersey, he was a New Jersey State high jump champion in high school. Knocked away, Reese in the end zone. 5 of Jacksonville, 4:05 to play. Palmer steps up, Palmer gets rid of it. Incomplete, Myers and Palmer. Operating from the gun, 3rd and 10. Palmer throws, deep ball, sideline, intercepted, Aaron Ross, and they're going to rule it down for the Oakland Raiders. Trailing by 7, under 4 minutes to go. Palmer off his back foot, end zone, contact, Hayward Bay, ripped down by Ross and a penalty marker.
Interference, defense, number 31. In the end zone, ball will be placed on the 1-yard line. First down.
Right on the face mask.
1st and goal, handoff, McFadden leans in and didn't get there.
See if the Jacks had 12 men.
On defense, half the distance to the goal. First down.
Inside the 1. Oakland looking for the tie. Palmer forces his way in. Touchdown Raiders. Extra point, Janikowski. Leckler puts it down. Janikowski knocks it through, kick it off.
He's got a great kicker too in Scobie.
Spurlock over his head and fields it. Tied at 23. Here comes the rush. Henny gets rid of it. Catch is made. Jennings, he's got room. Rashad Jennings finds the lane and crosses the 4. Just across the 45. Henny, shotgun, throws, sideline route, handled by Shorts.
They're going to get Shorts for pushing off.
Flag thrown. Of officials along that Raiders sideline.
Number 84, 10-yard penalty, first down.
So that on 1st and 20, inside handoff, nothing there for team for the Jaguars. They crowd the line. Henny gets rid of it, drilled on the sideline, Mike Tom formation. They're 1 of 12 on 3rd down today. Henny underneath, catch made by Lewis. Mercedes Lewis is forced to the sideline.
Might need that timeout.
Anger, the highest drafted punter since Todd Sauerbrunn in 95. And that one into the end zone. Oh, for Palmer. On 1st down, flag is thrown. Palmer, incomplete. Myers, the intended target.
A false start. Another penalty against the Raiders. Unbelievable.
False start. Offense, number 65, prior to the snap. First down.
And the Palmer throws it. Catch made underneath by Moore, and he is spun. Palmer gets rid of it. Over the middle. Some space. Denarius Moore makes a beeline for the sideline. 3rd and 4 for the Raiders. Sets and throws. Incomplete. Jaguars. Leckler will punt it. Gets rid of it. Low kick. Spurlock fields. 33. He's got room. Across the 40 and out of bounds. Henny and Jennings. Shotgun formation. Henny fires. Low throw. And 2nd and 3 for the Jaguars. Henny slant. Dangerous pat. Play clock down to 2. Henny pats the ball. He throws. Nobody home. Phillip Adams. Waiting for it. High kick. Fair catch this season. Shotgun formation. They will go to the ground. And McFadden spun down with Twissie West. And for Jacksonville, just trying to get a win and learn from some of the mistakes they've made earlier in the season. 11 seconds left. They need 23 yards for a 63-yard attempt. Throw. Palmer. It's caught. 1-yard attempt. Tied at 23. Janikowski looking for the win. Looking for the record. No. And Ross on the return. Ross still on his feet. Couple of blocks out there. And Ross trying to lateral. And this is going to end it in regulation. Overtime is next.
All right, gentlemen, we'll play up to 15 minutes of overtime. Each team will have an opportunity to possess the ball unless the first team scores a touchdown or a safety is scored. We'll use fourth quarter timing rules. All replay will be up in the booth. You'll each get 2 timeouts. Jacksonville, you're the visitors. What's your call? Heads is the call. It's heads. Okay. Jacksonville will receive at this end. Good luck, gentlemen.
Okay. Jaguars and Raiders tied at 23, overtime in Oakland. On a bounce, Mike Thomas. Thomas breaks 1 tackle. Brought down just short of the 20. Quarterback for the Jaguars. Give to Jennings. Met by McClain. It's in motion for Jacksonville. Fake the handoff. Henny! Pushed down by Seymour. Game of offense for Jacksonville. 3rd and 20. Henny underneath. Short coughs it up. Jacksonville losing the football. Oakland's got it. Formation for the Raiders. McFadden in the backfield. They're not even going to try anything. They're just going to sit. On the approach, Janikowski. He nails it. Oakland wins in overtime. 26-23. Raiders get the W in OT.